Welcome to Last Week in Warframe, a series where I keep you updated on the past week of Warframe, from announcements made by DE that don't necessarily warrant their own videos to community fan art posts and updates. So without further ado, let's go over De's announcements and news from the 4th to the 10th of August. Starting this week's episode off for PC players, we had Hotfix 25.5.3 that made fixes towards the Dog Days tactical alert and the overall game. Since I have already covered them on the channel, they are displayed up on your screen, and after this hotfix there was 25.5.4 that changed the way pearls could be earned by players in the Dog Days tactical alert by rewarding 1 pearl per kill on top of the 50 from a mission completion. DE also added that fixes will be made to Dog Days by the time it returns based on player feedback. Now this hotfix also fixed the Virtuous Shadow not being an option for the rank up reward with the quills. Continuing forward, update 25.6 dropped as well with an update to the loadout screen's UI, making it compatible with themes and in line with UI 3.0. The new screen allows you to favorite specific loadouts and change the icon of the loadout to one of your own glyphs. This update also brought the Augment changes that were proposed in a previous developer workshop. If you need to know the Augment adjustments, my video on them is available on the channel under the Update 25.6 banner. Since I've covered it 3 times now on the channel, no point doing it a 4th time. But DE did say the discussion about augment slots is a, quote, way bigger conversation and choice beyond the micro changes here, end quote. As for the rest of the fixes in update 25.6, they're up on your screen. Hotfix 25.6.1 changed the range at which Nightwave Axe can be completed when killing Thumpers on the Plains of Eidolon to 200 meters, previously it was 50, and the fixes for this hotfix are up on your screen. The last PC hotfix was 25.6.2, and it is one I have yet to cover, so I'll be reading it all out here. You can now type into your search bar when modding for combined status effects, typing in radiation, gas, etc., and it will display the mods that make said status effect. DE has also added an outline and backer to the add glyph icon in the loadout screen, as well as making the following fixes. Fix possibility of the squad overlay remaining on screen when quickly clicking the copy loadout button right after starting to close the screen. Fix naming issues when trying to rename a loadout with an icon, broken icons for loadouts saved using a sold Warframe, display and script errors in the loadout screen that can occur if using a favorite loadout. They fixed various hitbox issues including those in the Lure Cunning Test, Lure Spy Vault and Windmill in the Plains of Eidolon, as well as fixed progression stoppers in the Second Dream and low resolution textures on the two-handed Nakana Maligna skin. The next Devstream for those who want to watch it will be on the 16th of August at 2 PM Eastern Time. In a developer workshop, DE also announced that changes will be coming to cold status procs and their effects on other status effects, saying the following within the workshop post. Back in the day, we put a topic to rest that cold status effects prevent other status effects from being applied, because the target is frozen solid. Time goes on, and this topic was re-reviewed. Currently on the live build, if you freeze an enemy with a cold status effect, you cannot apply any new status effects until that is done. But coming soon will be, if you freeze an enemy with a cold status effect, you can immediately apply other status effects. They continued further down in the post, saying the following on the live build. If you hit an enemy with a status effect like Toxin, then freeze them with a cold status effect, it prolongs the duration, but only if you got the status effect in before the cold hit. You could never apply new status effects while an enemy was frozen, which was detrimental in many ways to builds and team play. These status effects will run their normal durations for consistency after this change, while allowing new ones. Their final comment on the post was, this also changes the way Gara's targets and Atlas's petrified targets react. They now get this new behavior. Moving on though, Nintendo Switch players can now play the Pyrus Project event. It ends on the 21st of August at 11 AM Eastern Time. For Tennogen creators, the guidelines and specifications for WIPs, chest armor pieces, and the expansion of styles for your guidelines have been released. So whenever you're ready, you can chuck your chest armor piece and WIP skins up on the workshop, and as usual, all the necessary information and the full forum post with all the information is linked in the description. Taylor also confirmed the deadline for Tennogen Round 17 as the 26th of August at 2 PM Eastern Time. Also relevant to Tennogen was Taylor replying to the following forum post. What's up with the sudden ban on hoods and cloth? Favin's Wisp helmet was full of elements that are already commonly used in game. A bunch of the skins are pretty hardcore fantasy, hoods are common. even in new concepts like Ash's second Deluxe skin, and it was even explicitly stated that Tennogen helmets for Wisp would be lowered to get rid of the scarf on the back. Where Taylor's response was, there is no sudden ban on hoods, but they need to fit the faction aesthetic, and still be abstracted for Warframe. Two very hood-like items exist in the program already and are rooted in the Grineer style, which makes sense for that faction, and also fit the Warframe's theme, which were Necros and Harrow. Balancing between having the semblance of clothing while keeping in Warframe's style is tricky but doable, and is something we do work with creators on as much as we can. Any in-house made items are not beholden to Tennogen rules. Tennogen is an external program and has its own guidelines to reflect that. Both Tennogen and our own Deluxe skins push the boundaries of Warframe's aesthetic in different ways. I think this comment is referring to a now deleted tweet. The feedback that this tweet was referring to was not official critique offered through our structured feedback rounds, and thus isn't reflective of the Tennogen team. We have cleared up this misunderstanding with a creator already. Outside of Tennogen, Rebecca also updated players who could buy more than the capped amount of loadout slots after the loadout screen visual overhaul, saying the following on the forums and Reddit. We are going to fix this server side and then evaluate the situation. We all have wanted more loadout slots for a long time, but the resistance is just scaling. We will see where this bug puts us, and we will refund platinum where needed. Next was DE announcing they will be at Tokyo Game Show with a TennoVIP event, so if you're interested and you're going to be in Tokyo, check the forum post out. For developer tweets last week, there was the first one from DE George, where he shared a video of the Shawzin hero function with a caption, "Still work in progress, but here's a video with what is one of the coolest features going into Warframe in some time." And the spacebar is also a whammy bar. In response to a player question, George said, "You will get all the notes in chromatic scale, so anything in Western music will be possible." And Steve later confirmed that any Warframe can play it, but Octavia can add beats. That concludes Last Week in Warframe. Glyphs are up on your screen if you want to check out the last week's episode. It's up on your screen. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.